I tell her get low, gon' rock with me. You gon' mess around now and get a shopping spree. I'm now in your possession like apostrophe. Oh, enough with all the talking, I just told her say less and do more, do more, do more, do more. Oh, I tell her do more, do more, do more, do more. Go ahead, set the mood right, dirty like a food fight. You been working all day, load it up in 2 nights. Do more, do more, do more, do more. Oh, I tell her, and she gon' work that round. I'ma mess around and drown when she drop that down. No more phone, we been move here. Ooh, let me grab it now, I'm on 1 year. Now I'm not done yet, told her wait right here. I'll be back one sec, this is just time out. This is not no way, gon' grab that friend. And you know what's next, stay. You been rockin' with an all-star, baby. And I know you coming early like a five-star, baby. Packing out the seat, this ain't no hostile, baby. And they know me in the city like a mob star. Gon' rock with me. You gon' mess around now and get a shopping spree. I'm now in your possession like apostrophe. Oh, enough with all the talking, I just told her say less and do more, do more, do more, do more. Oh, I tell her do more, do more, do more, do more. Go ahead, set the mood right, dirty like a food fight. You been working all day, load it up in 2 nights. Do more, do more, do more, do more. Oh, I tell her. Oh, I tell her get low, gon' rock with me. You gon' mess around now and get a shopping spree. I'm now in your possession like apostrophe. Oh, enough with all the talking, I just told her say less and do more, do more, do more, do more. Oh, I tell her do more, do more, do more, do more. Go ahead, set the mood right, dirty like a food fight. You been working all day, load it up in 2 nights. Do more, do more, do more, do more. Oh, I tell her. And she gon' work that round. I'ma mess around and drown when she drop that down. No more phone be blowing up, I like not right now. Oh, I swear that she in next the way she work that mouth. Whoa, automatic cause she move, she be cousin static. I be straight up like an addict, might be coming at it. Now I gotta have it, had enough with all the moves, yeah, move here. Ooh, let me grab it now, I'm on 1 year. Now I'm not done yet, told her wait right here. I'll be back one sec, this is just time out. This is not no way, gon' grab that friend. And you know what's next, stay. You been rockin' with an all-star, baby. And I know you coming early like a five-star, baby. Packing out the seat, this ain't no hostile, baby. And they know me in the city like a mob star. Oh, I tell her get low, gon' rock with me. You gon' mess around now and get a shopping spree. I'm now in your possession like apostrophe. Oh, enough with all the talking, I just told her say less and do more.
Blue moon, tune in tonight. Put you in that mood you like. Spirit moving, now loosen you up. You don't care, who cares? Look at you now, it's magic. Filling up glasses, looking like an actress. Ay, you just wanna listen to a classic, bouncing like a mattress. Man, I'm out of practice. Ay, sick of how slow just living's been. Hard to get right, being limited. You just wanna go where the rhythm is. Be in the crowd uninhibited. You can't lay low.
What's up, everybody? This is MPJ. I just want to say shout out to Starlux Airlines. I'm on the plane headed to Taiwan. I can't wait to see everybody.
Go knock on my house. You've been like champagne that shook up for days. Showstopper can't lock you down. Go get loose like you used to do. 60-odd hours a week on the wheel. I know you do it, but how do you deal? I see how all of it's making you feel. Let's move to Finland, I think I'm for real. Let's go, let's go, let's go. First we need a drink and a resto. 2 shots now, you caught your wave. Moonwalk, yeah, you got your stage. I know you've been working for what you already purchased. Concerned that it wasn't worth it. If it won't serve you, don't serve it, okay? That's really all I'll say.
For me, I always wanted to stay in Charlotte. It was no doubt about that. I think it was a great deal.
That's not what your agent and your agents were saying. It's the first I heard of that.
Had it all, I'd pay. Sick of selling all these days. Sick of it in all these ways. And we don't got a lot, but for now, let's spend some. A showstopper, go knock on my house. You've been like champagne that shook up for days. Showstopper can't lock you down. Go get loose like you used to do. Hey, let's call your boss and say you've had your fill. And if he won't play ball, then that team might spill. Yeah, I know that you can't go. Still feels good having ammo. Still feels good just to plan though. But let me just shut up and dance so. Hey, showstopper, go knock 'em out. Champagne that shook up for days. Showstopper can't lock you down. Go get loose like you.
Today is a very exciting day on First Take because look who's here, folks!
Yeah.
Let's go! Club Shay Shay's in the building.
Beat down.
Stephen A., are you nervous? Where are you?
Yeah.
And you know what, Skip? And you know what, Skip? And you know what, Skip? Skip, it's okay. It's okay.
There we go. What's up, y'all? My name is Stephen A. Because there was no social media. Okay. And Rich Paul is absolutely right. There was no 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365, in which we had an idea. And what the internet has done is turned the common person into a head coach, into a general manager, into a scout, into a professional athlete, into all these things. So now they get to have an opinion. See, Michael would score 50 points, and they never said, well, Larry would have scored 65. Magic would have gave you 80. But if LeBron gets a triple-double, then they said, man, Kobe Jordan would have had 76 points. So that's what he's up against. And the scrutiny of having to go out on a nightly basis, Jordan never had to worry about that. Never, ever had to worry about what the camera, the paparazzi, do you know how many relationships, do you know how many businesses have been ruined with this? That camera phone? Ooh-wee. The man said in The Last Dance, this is why he said he retired, Molly.
Yeah.
He said he retired due to mental fatigue and burnout. Can you imagine? LeBron says, I don't get tired. That's a lie. Everybody get tired. What you mean you don't get tired? You human, just like everybody else. We can debate who was the better player, but the scrutiny that LeBron James has had to go through, no other player, no other athlete in the history of the game.
Now let me get back to the subject and why you're wrong. You talk about the age of social media.
Yes.
And the scrutiny.
Yes.
You don't talk enough about the resources today's generation of players because of the money that they're getting paid, what they have available to them to ward off the cynicism and the scrutiny. You see what I'm saying? Michael Jordan was under a microscope. And you got to remember, even though LeBron is clearly the biggest star,
right,
there are a plethora of stars in the NBA because the NBA has globalized its brand, right, and so many guys are their own individual entities and corporations.
Right.
LeBron is one of many. Now, he's at the top,
right,
but he's one of many.
Right.
There was no one in Jordan's class. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird basically saved the NBA.
Right.
Jordan was the one that took it to another level, right, and globalized that brand. And because of the greatness that was far and apart, separate from any level of separation that LeBron James has been able to create with his brethren, that put Jordan in the eye of the storm because he stood alone.
Right.
He didn't have company, Shannon. He was all by himself. But because he took it to another level, business-wise, LeBron has opened himself up for scrutiny in different avenues. And so that's where it comes up. So,
did he open himself up, or was he put in a position to have a voice socially and culturally?
No, I wasn't talking about that. Like, for example,
who that is? I'm done with it. I'm done with it now.
But I know what I get. So showstopper, go knock 'em out. You've been like champagne that shook up for days. Showstopper can't lie.